Hey guys, we are back. Sorry I had to kind of cut it really short last episode, but I just saw the time and I was like, oh god, almost went over. But yep, so back to saving these villagers anyway. Yep, she went in. It should be near the end of this. I think I just need to kill a few of the Aztecs now and I should be right. Here's the monkey if you guys didn't see him in the last episode. So, oh, that's a so yeah, also note that they can have powers, so they can like shoot fireballs, but they can't actually make them guys. I was a bit disappointed with that. I was trying to get my creature to do it, but then found out you can't. But for some reason, this is just for his the Aztec's monkey. But also, he doesn't use it any other time. Like when you fight them in the last level, he doesn't actually make a volcano. I don't know. It's kind of weird how they did that, but yeah, so creatures can have powers, but not that sort of power where they can like summon volcanoes or make earthquakes or what have you. Yeah, so now I've got to do the exact same thing. These guys though. Look at that. So that was very effective, but we might complain. This is probably the funnest part. I don't know, I just find it funny. How you like, the whales where you just fall down and like run over people. Yeah, I know. I know. So you just literally go across it, and sadly you can't also do this later in the game either. I thought it would have been quite good if they had it, but no. No, it's not in the game, sadly. Yeah, this is the last part now, so it's going to be a little cinematic, and we should get down to some actual gameplay now of me building. So, should be very fun.
We've done all we can here, leader. We have lots of followers, and we've escaped from the Aztecs. Now we gotta get ourselves.
So basically, in the game, there are 3 bad guys. So first, as the devil mentioned, the Norse, which is literally Nordic people. I don't know if that's what you call them, but anyway, I'm just gonna call them that. I'm thinking of Warband. Sorry if I say it wrong, but yeah, I might skip this. So I'll talk to it back in a sec. If I said talk to you back to a sec, I'm sorry, I am bad at English today. I'll talk about it in a sec, which is now. So yeah, there's the Norse, or the Nord, whatever you want to call them. They're the main people. Then there's, oh sorry, not the main people, they're the first people for the first couple of islands. Then there's 2 Japanese brothers, so that stretches out to about 3 islands. And then lastly are the Aztecs, which are the last couple of islands. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I don't know, I just like this game. It's fun. Anyway, I seen the expansion pack where there's like a turtle of it, but I couldn't find it. I don't know, but I'm not really too worried about it. It's pretty old now. I don't really want to start trying to hunt down a old expansion pack. I might as well just get a new game, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if you get where I'm coming from with that, it would make sense. But yeah, so I wouldn't mind getting it, but it's just a pain in the ass to find old games now. Okay, so basically this is a leftover Greek settlement for some odd reason. It's here, surrounded by Norse people, which are these guys. Okay, so I put this rock down because I think I'm scaring the shit out of some of them, but basically what happened, these villagers aren't necessarily evil, sorry. They just live their lives and they're just under the rule of the bad guys. So the only people you have to worry about is these guys. Now, as you can see, they have swords and really small shields, but they will just attack you and your creature. If they see your creature, no matter how, oh, from what I know, why is that coming up? What did I press? No, what am I doing? Oh, that's weird. Huh. Anyway, yeah, they'll attack you attack your creature, sorry, no matter how small their group is, which is kind of useless because your creature can just like barely flop them or whatever. I think it's only for cow, but you know what I mean. For this level, I like to get rid of these rocks because normally it's good to keep some within your influence ring, which you'll learn more about that later, but it's basically this green line. Because then you can, if enemies invade, even though it might be evil, you can just drop it on them and kill them, and then your village won't be, you know, partly destroyed, which is very handy. So let's just do this scroll. So basically these are a bit more tutorials, just telling you how to play and what to do and what have you. But yeah, it's still fun. Still show you guys. So what I can do in this game, it's a different sort of God game. I like this sort of God game where either the people, so I can make them disciple foresters or farmers or whatever, I can make them do the things, or if I want it quickly, I can actually physically get my hand, like as you can see here, rip up a tree. I can either plant it back to, I don't know, just make it look better. I can put it here next to a road. It'll, I don't think foresters will cut it, but it will make it look nicer. As you saw the 20 stars there, like, see it removed there. That means that people like my town better. So anyway, I plop it in here, I get wood. Even though that wasn't what I was supposed to do yet. So get farmer. Yep, I do 3 on a field because there is another field that's a bit bigger. So just move over here. There's another bigger field, so I just put 3 on 3. 3 on each field, sorry. I don't know, it's not necessary, I just like to, because, you know, more farmers means more food. So I generally like to make 4, at least 4 of everything. Because, you know, kind of 2 less of people. 2 less of jobs, sorry. That made a bit more sense. But, yeah, so same thing, do around about 4 foresters. I'll just cut down trees and give me wood in return. For some reason this game doesn't tell you to make miners. So literally they just collect iron ore. I think it's iron ore? Nope, just ore. But yeah, that's for bigger buildings, so like temples. I think even barracks and all that, and all those more, not complicated buildings, but you know, more advanced buildings, not like houses or storehouses or whatever. Okay, so yeah, nothing else to do. Just click this. Listen on to their blabbling for a little bit.
The statues on your town center represent your town's desires.
Sorry, just stretched.
This shows what your people would like to build next. Keeping your people happy is important, and they will let you know if they desire a building type. See how the statue is carrying grain? That represents the people's desires for food. If they need ore or wood, they will let you know. Keep an eye on the statue, as it will change. This plinth's height represents how good or evil you are. From its top, a flame or a fountain will spring as you perform evil or good acts. The whole city will shift to show you if you are good.
I'm sorry, if I want to point out, see the villagers behind? How they were all wearing white clothes and had golden hair? If you looked back, they weren't all like that just a few seconds ago. When the fountain went highest for good, they changed. So literally, if you're very good, your landscape will actually change. So instead of having just grass, like what mine is now, because I'm sort of in the neutral area, probably even a bit evil. But yeah, instead of just having grass, it would be flowers. And if I was evil, it would just, like, the grass will grow, die, and there'll be, like, cracks in the earth, and, you know, it'll look really, you know, scabby, unpleasant. And your villagers will also, instead of wearing these normal clothes or white robes or whatever, they will just literally wear rags, and they're dirty looking, and they're, you know, not very happy. But yeah, so I think because I killed those few Aztecs, that's what made me a bit evil, I think, because no matter what you do, you're always that tiny bit evil at the start. See, only like 0.4%. Nothing too much to worry about, but yeah.
Your people desire houses.
Okay, so now this is the building thing. I like to build sort of communities, streets, what have you. So I'll show you how to make roads in a sec, but I'll just go at this for myself for a sec. So what I do, I literally just make squares, roughly, That's a terrible square, but you know, just make a rough square, and then I can just put them around. But the thing is too, is that if I put them too close, see how the orange face is close? If I put lots of these houses close together, they will literally be very unhappy. So what I aim to do anyway is to see how they're green. They're still the same face, but they're still happier than they were. Probably not the best way. I do know there are ways to make them more happy, but if you need to make it compact, it's better just to have them a bit unhappy than to you know, to like these two. I can make one happy, but not both. Oh yeah, I can, so. Anyway, but yeah, buildings don't like to be crowded in this game. It is very bad to crowd buildings. So try not to if you can, if you are playing this and you're taking tips from me, which probably isn't the best idea because I haven't played in a while, but you know, if you think I'm helpful, then yeah, thanks. But anyway, back to the point. 3 more houses. So I'll just probably just continue on. Maybe just make like a little path here. So stretch this one around. Make a little path here. Hopefully I'll be able to fit at least one house in there. Yeah, I know, to keep going. Don't hassle me, bitch. Anyway, so plop one here, and I do not want to hold that tree. There we go. And pop one here, and I could probably even put one here. Yep, perfect. Okay, so this is here where the villagers will start to build.
Drop a tree onto the building foundation.
Oh, really? It's telling me to.
Now,
Yeah, explain it to you. I won't start talking over them because you know I'll get confused and you get confused and it'll be awkward and you know stuff like that.
Wood there, your villagers will use that to build the house with.
Okay, so yeah, you can see the statue rising. That means it needs to build things. So even though it's not telling me to do yet, I'll make a few disciples. Now, since it is a bigger area, I'll probably make 6. And even people who aren't disciples, if there's a big enough need for the specific thing, they will just end up doing it themselves. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So normal villagers will start building houses if that's what all of them want. Like if it's only just a few buildings here and there, it's not really a big need for them. Like here, this is full need, I think. Yeah. So if there's only like a tiny bit of a need to build houses, only the builders will build it because that's their job. But why are you so unhappy? Anyway, but yeah, since there's a big need, literally anyone will help. So people get wood, they'll come back out and plop it down and slowly build it. After they build a few, I get to build some and I'll just speed it up, which is handy. Yeah, I think this is all we're gonna fit in this Let's Play because it's almost time. But anyway, I'll just give you a minute or 2 left just to watch and see what happens, and I'll finish it up and I'll let you guys know. I don't know, if you don't like slow games, this probably isn't a good idea for you guys to play it, because this is like the way I'm playing, which is good, is really you need to think about it. You can't really just build up a big ass army and, you know, take over everything, because really taking over buildings is the easiest. You need a big army, you need to get your creature high level, whatever, and you literally win no matter what if you do it right. Like, I'm not saying it's completely easy to do it, but it's easier than, you know, building up a town and try and make everyone happy. But yeah, that's just my opinion. You guys might have a different opinion. But yeah, this is the way I think of the game. I think it should be played like this, you know, good, because to me it's more fun. But as I said, you guys might have a different opinion on that. So yeah. Okay, well, it's time to start heading off now. So thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you guys later.